Hi everyone, it's Tony Richards and welcome to the TR Speaks Life Focus Minute. I want to talk tonight about learning to say no. Little word, isn't it? 2 words, 2 letters, but big meaning. Talking with a friend over the weekend and they were saying, I have trouble saying no to people. I have trouble and I get myself into a lot of trouble because I make so many promises and sometimes it's just hard to accomplish everything. Sometimes I want to help people and I really don't have the time or I don't have the resources, but somebody will ask me to do something or help them out in some way, and they said I just can't say no. Well, you know, when you say no to someone, you're not hurting them, but what you're doing is you're in a very healthy way, in a very healthy state, saying, I can't do this right now because I don't have the time, I don't have the money, I don't have the resources, whatever it might be. And in the long run, you're strengthening that relationship and making it more healthy because you're being honest. And that's what you have to do. So many of us get into the bind, if you would, of not being able to say no. It happened to me. I wanted to help everybody. I wanted to send support to people all over the world. I wanted to be there for people. And finally, someone said to me, you know, Tony, the best way you can help them is just to say no, because realistically, if you can't do it, if you say yes and then you don't follow through, you've hurt them even more. And that's tough. And I realize it's tough, and I realize that we want to help people, we want to help each other, we want to help family, we want to help friends, we want to help in ministry, we want to help in every way that we possibly can. But sometimes it just does not make sense or it's not practical. So you need to learn to say no, and you need to let people know that it's not because I'm trying to be mean or I don't want to help. It just means that I can't do it right now. What I have done is I have said, you know what I can do? I can pray for you. And that's the most powerful thing you really can do. So the Life Focus Minute for tonight is, if you can't do it, and honestly, even though you want to, but it just isn't practical or probable, don't be afraid to say no. People will appreciate it more in the long run. And those who don't, you probably don't want to be around anyway. Learn to say no, be a happier you, help where you can and when you can. And when you do, you'll all go forward. This program will be on YouTube in about 20 minutes. Simply go to youtube.com and then type in TR Speaks. Write me at TonyRichardsSpeaking@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear what's on your mind. I'd love to hear also the time when maybe you had to say no to somebody. But when you say no, you're really saying yes because you're being honest and truthful, and you're going to help each other to grow and go forward.